Hi guys, welcome to my monthly updates. A little bit behind with August because it's been a very busy one. I like to just obviously share with you some of the bits I do in between, as well as obviously my waxing, just being a working mum. And as a working parent, it is always hard to juggle your children in between. But 6 weeks holiday is a little bit of a challenge, but we did get around to doing some stuff, and I just thought it'd be nice to share with you what we were up to. So Chelmsford is where we are and where we live. So there was a few things that we visited around in Chelmsford, just obviously going into the town and doing a bit of shopping ready for holiday that we went away. Done a vlog on that. Go check it out, just see where we stayed. Just a little bit of information on the area that we were in Spain, and obviously the hotel that we stayed at. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, then definitely recommend going and looking at this little vlog and seeing if it's something that you and your family would enjoy visiting, because we really loved it. Obviously the build up to going away on any holiday is always stressful, lots of packing, lots of shopping, and just getting bits organised. And especially when you're self-employed like myself, work gets a lot of obviously busier in the summer months with waxing, but obviously as well on top of that I'm trying to fit it all in amongst the kids. So it was a very, very stressful time a few weeks before, and I get mum guilt, like any parent, you get mum guilt when you're not around and you see other people going out and doing things. So I try to fit in bits in between. So as well as obviously just being about in our local town in Chelmsford, and going to Ninja Warrior, which just opened this summer. That was good. Very hot in there, I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping they've fitted aircon in, or they've got the aircon up on a lot higher than what it was the day we went, because we was a sweaty mess. But it's a lot harder than you think it is. So I would recommend, if there's a group of adults of you that think you're up for the challenge, definitely look at booking that one evening, because that was crazy. For how hard it was. I'm surprised the kids managed to do so much. Me on the other hand, have no upper body strength. That just confirmed it for me. But it was fun to get out and do that for a couple of hours with them. Also, they have opened up Go Ape in Chelmsford at Highlands. We haven't actually explored and gone there yet. It was busy as it was with all the stuff that we had on, but that is on my to-do list to do. So for anyone that's looking for new things to do around this area, they have got the Go Ape, and I've heard really good things about it. So check it out if you haven't already. We went to Lakeside and we done the immersive game box. The kids loved it actually. It's quite expensive for what it is. So be prepared for that if you're going in with lots of kids. But it was cool. Like you're right at Lakeside shopping centre, and there's lots of stuff for them to do in there anyway in the shopping centre, for going and look at whatever they want to do for clothes and have something to eat, or go and get a dessert. And then you've got bits around the back anyway, like they've got a pitch and putt. And they always in the summer have some sort of inflatable thing, or like little mini fairground going on. But the immersive game box was something new that we hadn't explored before, and that was really good. It was nice just to get in some aircon because it was quite hot that day, and actually sit in one of these boxes. And the kids loved it. Bear in mind, I've got all 3 different ages, from an older teen to a pre-teen, and then to an 8-year-old. So I'm not being funny. It suited all 3 of them, and they were happy to work as a team. It was quite funny. So yeah, watch that now, how much they were having a laugh, because it looks funny. They've got these little headpieces on, and it was a laugh. Go on, Age. Yes! Woo! Go on, girl, get them coins. Go on, Bert. Go on, Bert. Forward. Go on, boy. Come on. Hey! Woo! Go on, Lai. Come on. You are done. So as you can see, it's quite an easy game that I've just showed you there, but like just a team working thing for them. But they have stuff like Squid Games and some older ones that you can play as well. It's only because my 8-year-old was in there and it wasn't recommended for him, but there is loads of other different games you can do as well on top. As well as that, we went to Top Golf. It's classic with us. We got to drive to the Chigwell one. It's not too far from where we are, but it was just me and the kids, and I really enjoyed that. Normally we either go somewhere with my brother, or obviously with their dad, but being in the week and me having that flexibility, being my own boss, I was able to just come away few hours earlier and just drive up to Topgolf, and believe it or not, it was really quiet. Going in the week definitely helps at like mid-afternoon. It was a lot quieter in there, which meant that we could go on the top floor, the bit that we actually all enjoy being on, especially for my little one because he can see right over. There is one at Watford I've never been to, but apparently that's meant to be really good as well. But that was a lot of fun too, just to get out, because even if it rains, you're underneath shelter, and you can just wrap up in the winter and put a bigger coat on if the weather's really cold. But that's always a good one. We really enjoy it. Because we've got membership cards, it doesn't really cost much, because when we go, we just add a game or as many as we want to. And they get milkshakes. You don't have to stop and have food if you don't want to, but it was a good laugh, just me and the kids having a bit of quality mum time. Which always makes me feel a little bit better that I've done something with them before I go back to the salon again the next day. Yes. Sure. Come straight in. Pick up my come on. It missed it, Maggie. I don't like it. Eves, I can get it in there. That was good, Eves. No, that was a good one. Has it got in? Get her right up there, Lay. Hey. So other than being really super busy with the kids and doing my mum duties, on top of that, I have been busy with students through August. I've had some amazing students come and do their waxing courses with me. A lovely girl that came to do her lash lift course as well. It's actually quite nice doing the lashes. I am so full on with the waxing, and that is my main thing, and I absolutely love it. But sometimes it's nice to step out and teach a little bit of the other things that I do as well. And lash lift is something that is really good for beginners. So if you're looking into training and it's something that, you know, you're thinking, hang on, I'd like to maybe extend on some of the things that you already do and add some new little treatments on the side, or maybe you're completely new to the beauty industry and it's something you want to do, especially nowadays, you know, things have got very expensive, and people are finding ways of earning extra cash. And this is a great way of just finding something that you could be your own boss on the side and earn a little bit of money. So the courses are one-to-one with myself, and you can do them online or face-to-face. There's certain ones I prefer face-to-face, just because you get more out of it. Like the full body, I do think if you're new to waxing, you would definitely benefit doing it face-to-face. But doesn't mean it can't be done online. I've done it for people as far as Australia, which has always been a massive accomplishment of mine, that there's people all around the world that have got my certificate up on their wall. But yeah, that has been fun doing. And do you know what? I take my hat off to these girls that come in, and it must be daunting when you're doing one-to-one training because you've got this one person intensely looking at you. But I tell you what, they're the ones that leave with the most confidence, because we go at their pace, and anything that they're not quite sure, and I'm there to fully guide them with it. Very chilled atmosphere where we are, and I'm always very lucky that the models that either come with them or that I get in are clients of mine, and they're just always very laid back and very helpful towards my students by giving them really positive or honest feedback if needed. So yeah, there's a lot of that went on through August, which I crammed in just before we went away on holiday, and I love it because it's a real nice community that I've got now built up. In fact, I started a WhatsApp group which has got the students in that I've trained all in, and they're all supporting one another, and that's what I love. They didn't even see each other on the day, but they're all supporting and helping one another, answering each other's questions, or just bigging each other up and going, come on, you've got this. And that, I think, is just something you can't pay for. That's either comes with the person that you go to train with, or it doesn't. Where's my mum and Marissa? So look, all for the camera. It's all gone smooth. So once you're ready and you're happy with what you've put on the front, then you get your strip just to remove the front of the knee first, okay? Make sure you use the edge of that spatula to spread it more. That's it, so it's a bit more thinner out. Otherwise it will build thicker for you. See that? Look, more using the edge and the side of it, it spreads better, it spreads thinner, that's what you want. Lots of pressure, stretch and pull. Perfect. And actually the more thinner it's spread, can you see less of the wax is flicking up? Yeah. So it makes it easy for you when you do your removal. I always say exaggerate over to the tip of the lashes, because then we know that if they are fine and a little bit blonde, we have actually covered them. Yeah. So that's why I always say exaggerate over the top. And by dabbing, we're not disturbing the lashes too much, and it's covering all of the lashes that we want to make sure that are tinted from root up. Especially if they've got very fair blonde lashes, the root's really important because you don't want it to look like they've got some sort of balayage going on and they've got like a blonde bit and then a dark bit. So make sure you cover it from top to bottom. So as you can see, August was a very busy month, not only with family stuff, but with training and work as well. I'm going to end this video exactly how we ended August, and that's heading to Gatwick out of here. But until then, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave any of your comments below for me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Much love till next month.
Oh, baby.
Hey.